Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines: all arrangements in place for seventh and final phase of Lok Sabha polling tomorrow. 57 parliamentary constituencies across 7 states and 1 union territory to go to polls in this phase. Prominent candidates include Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur, Congress leader Manish Tiwari, and TMC leader Abhishek Banerjee. India's real GDP estimated to grow by 8.2% in financial year 2023-24. Prime Minister expresses concern over natural disasters in Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura and West Bengal, assures all possible support to affected states. And in sports, Nishant Dev becomes first Indian male boxer to qualify for Paris Olympic Games. All arrangements are in place for voting for the seventh and final phase of Lok Sabha elections tomorrow. A total of 57 Lok Sabha constituencies spread across 7 states and 1 union territory will go to polls in this phase. Voting will be held in 13 Lok Sabha seats in Uttar Pradesh, 13 seats in Punjab, 9 seats in West Bengal, 8 seats in Bihar, 6 seats in Odisha, 4 seats in Himachal Pradesh, 3 seats in Jharkhand, and 1 parliamentary constituency in Chandigarh. Additionally, polling for the remaining 42 assembly constituencies of the Odisha State Assembly will also take place simultaneously. Voting will begin at 7 a.m. Elaborate arrangements have been made by the Election Commission to ensure smooth and transparent voting. Election officers have been instructed to implement measures to mitigate the challenges posed by scorching temperatures, safeguarding the health and well-being of voters and poll officials. Over 10,90,000 polling officials have been deployed for the conduct of polls. Over 10 crore 60 lakh electors will decide the fate of contestants. A total of 201 international border checkposts and 906 interstate border checkposts are keeping strict vigil on any illicit flow of liquor, drugs, cash and freebies. We have more from our correspondent.
This concluding phase holds great significance for both ruling and opposition parties. In this phase, political fate of prominent leaders, including Prime Minister and senior BJP leaders Narendra Modi, Anurag Thakur, Ravi Shankar Prasad, Congress leader Manish Tiwari and Vikramaditya Singh, RJD leader Meesa Bharti and Trinamool Congress leader Abhishek Banerjee will be sealed in the EVMs. This seventh phase will mark a grand finish to the world's largest polling marathon that began on 19th of April and already covered 486 Lok Sabha seats. As the nation braces for the end of this electoral marathon, anticipation mounts for the momentous day of reckoning when the fate of political leaders will be determined on 4th June. Bhupen Singh, Akashvani News, Delhi.
In Odisha, voting will be held in Mayurbhanj, Balesar, Bhadrak, Jajpur, Kendrapada and Jagat Singhpur Lok Sabha constituencies tomorrow. Our correspondent reports that polling will also be held in the fourth and last phase of the assembly elections in 42 assembly segments coming under these Lok Sabha constituencies.
After 2 months of fervent and high decibel campaign for both Lok Sabha and Assembly elections in Odisha, the final phase of polls is going to be held tomorrow in 6 Lok Sabha and 42 Assembly constituencies. As many as 99,61,057 voters will decide the fate of 460 candidates by exercising their franchise in 10,882 polling booths. Prominent figures in the fray include BJP's former Union Minister Pratap Chandra Sadangi and National Vice President Jayant Panda, as well as BJD stalwarts Sudham Marandi, Lekha Sri Samanta Singhar, Manjulata Mandal and Ansuman Mahanti. Former Union Minister Srikant Jena of Congress and JMM's Anjani Soren are among the notable contenders among the 66 Lok Sabha candidates competing for victory. Prakash Das, Akashvani News, Bhubaneswar.
In Jharkhand, elaborate arrangements have been made to ensure free and fair polls tomorrow. Polling in 3 constituencies, Godda, Dumka and Rajmahal, will be held from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Over 53,24,000 electorates will decide the political fortune of 52 candidates. Chief Electoral Officer K. Ravi Kumar told Akashvani that a number of measures have been taken at each booth in view of the intense heat wave.
कल सुबह 7 बजे से शाम 5 बजे तक मतदान है। आप अपने समय निकाल के बूथ में जाकर जरूर वोट कर लें। साथ में परिवार की सदस्य भी ले जाएंगे। किसी भी परिवार में एक भी वोटर भी छूटना नहीं चाहिए। एक बहुत बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण पर्व है। मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ इसी बार भी अच्छा वोटिंग होगी।
In Bihar, polling will be held in 8 parliamentary constituencies of Patna Sahib, Patliputra, Sasaram, Ara, Karakat, Buxar, Jahanabad, and Nalanda tomorrow. More from our correspondent.
Union Minister and BJP candidate R.K. Singh from Ara parliamentary seat and former Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad from Patna Sahib Lok Sabha seat are among prominent candidates in the 7th phase. The electorates will also decide the political fate of former Union Minister and NDA candidate Upendra Kushwaha, famous Bhojpuri singer Pawan Singh, BJP nominee and former Union Minister Ramkripal Yadav and daughter of RJD chief Misa Bharti. Presently, all seats of this phase are held by BJP and constituents of NDA. Dharmendra Kumar Rai, Akashvani News, Patna.
In Punjab, 328 candidates, including 169 independents, are in the fray in this phase. State Chief Electoral Officer Sabin C has said that elaborate arrangements have been made for free and fair voting. Our correspondent has filed this report.
All polling stations will be monitored by CCTV cameras and there will be 100% live webcasting. ASHA workers will be deputed at polling stations to handle emergency medical situations. Polling stations will be equipped with first aid kits, ORS and other necessary medicines. Additionally, to combat the heat wave, Chabil facility is also being provided at the polling stations. Even though voting is to be held tomorrow, out of 13,769 disabled voters and voters above 85 years of age who availed themselves of the facility of voting from home, 12,843 had exercised their franchise until yesterday. Shishu Sharma Shantal, Akashvani News, Jalandhar.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Lok Nirnay 2024, a special program on the general elections, every evening at 7
and repeat broadcast at 9:30 p.m. on Akashvani Gold.
Updates of election activities, insights from regions and constituencies, expert opinion and analysis
in the world's largest festival of democracy.
Stay tuned to Lok Prasarak ke saath, Lok Nirnay 2024.
Welcome back. You're listening to the news at 9. India's real GDP is estimated to grow by 8.2% in the financial year 2023-24 as compared to the growth rate of 7% registered in financial year 2022-23. According to the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, real GDP or GDP at constant prices is estimated to attain a level of over 173 lakh crore rupees in the year 2023-24. In a statement, the ministry said nominal GDP or GDP at current prices is estimated to attain a level of over 295 lakh crore rupees in the year 2023-24 against 269.5 lakh crore rupees in 22-23, showing a growth rate of 9.6%. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that today's GDP data showcases robust economic growth with a growth rate of 8.2% for the financial year 23-24 and 7.8% for quarter 4 of the financial year 2023-24. She added this remarkable GDP growth rate is the highest among the major economies of the world. In Karnataka, Hassan MP Prajwal Revarna has been sent to 6 days Special Investigation Team SIT custody by 42nd Additional Chief Metropolitan Magistrate Court in Bengaluru today over charges of sexual harassment. The SIT, appointed by the state government to probe these cases, had arrested Revarna at midnight when he reached Kempegowda International Airport in Bengaluru from Munich. He is facing charges of sexual abuse and videographing the act. A Delhi court today sent Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's aide Bibhav Kumar to 14-day judicial custody in the alleged Swati Maliwal assault case, stating that the investigation is still at a nascent stage and completing it would require time. Additional Public Prosecutor Atul Srivastav submitted an application seeking judicial custody for Bibhav for conducting a proper investigation and to prevent the accused from tampering with evidence or making any threat or inducement to the witnesses. The FIR against Bibhav was registered on May the 16th. Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court has reserved its order on maintainability of Bibhav Kumar's plea challenging his arrest. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed concern over the natural disasters in Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, and West Bengal in the aftermath of Cyclone Remal. In a social media post today, Mr. Modi said his thoughts and prayers are with all those who have been affected there. The Prime Minister said he took stock of the prevailing situation and the central government has assured all possible support to the states. Home Minister Amit Shah has said that he has also spoken to the respective state chief ministers and taken stock of the situation. He assured them of all possible help. Mr. Shah said the situation is being closely monitored and authorities are providing all possible assistance to the affected. The flood situation in Assam's 9 districts remained grim, with the water levels of major rivers rising and inundating vast tracts of land following incessant rainfall in the aftermath of Cyclone Remal. Our correspondent reports that rescue operations have been intensified in flood-affected districts.
In Assam, around 2 lakh people have been affected in 386 villages in the districts of Nagaon, Karimganj, Hailakandi, Kachar, Hodai, Golaghat, Dima Hasao and Karbi Anglong districts due to flood and rain. Over 35,000 people have taken shelter in 95 relief camps. According to the Assam State Disaster Management Authority, 2 persons have died so far in the devastating floods across the state. Meanwhile, Indian Meteorological Department has warned of heavy rainfall and thunderstorm. Rescue operations have been intensified in flood-affected districts. Various agencies including SDRF, Fire and Emergency Services, local administration and civil defense are engaged in rescue operations. Aminul Haq Juddar, Akashvani News, Guwahati.
In Manipur, flash flood continues to wreak havoc and Imphal city has been badly affected by the flood. 3 persons have died in different flood-related incidents so far, while 1 person is missing. Army and central forces have been engaged in rescue works and affected families have taken shelter in relief camps. In Uttar Pradesh, 6 home guards on election duty have died in Mirzapur due to heat stroke today. A total of 23 home guards had gathered at Polytechnic ground for the departure of the polling party. Suddenly their health started deteriorating and they were immediately admitted to the trauma center. Unfortunately, 6 home guards died while the remaining are undergoing treatment. In Bihar, 29 people have died due to heat stroke, while in Odisha, 14 people died of suspected heat stroke in Sundargarh district. Official sources said these deaths have occurred in the last 48 hours. Many regions, including northwest and central parts of the country, are still reeling under heatwave condition. Talking exclusively to Akashvani News, Indian Meteorological Department IMD scientist Dr. R.K. Jenamani said that heatwave to severe heatwave conditions prevailed over many parts of Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, East Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and Jharkhand.
May update from IMD heatwave to severe heatwave continue to prevail over Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and also develop over Odisha, continue over Chhattisgarh and Vidarbha. However, there has been a gradual fall 1 to 2 degree over northwest and central India. For 1st and 2nd June, we have also issued heatwave warning with a gradual reduction of the temperature. Orange color warning will continue for Bihar and East UP for today and tomorrow. Also for the Punjab, we have issued orange color warning for 1st June. We have issued thunderstorm and dust storm warning over Delhi and northwest India on evening or afternoon of 1st June.
Union Health Secretary Apurva Chandra has stressed that tobacco poses a severe threat to public health, addressing the gathering at the event organized to mark World No Tobacco Day in New Delhi today. Mr. Chandra highlighted that in India, tobacco-related diseases cause 13 lakh preventable deaths annually, which leads to significant economic burden on the country's healthcare system. The World Championships bronze medalist Nishant Dev has become the first Indian male to qualify for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Nishant booked the Paris Olympic ticket after defeating Moldova's Vasil Sevatari in a unanimous 5-0 decision in the men's 71 kg category quarterfinal of the World Boxing Qualifiers in Bangkok today. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. All arrangements in place for 7th and final phase of Lok Sabha polling tomorrow. 57 parliamentary constituencies across 7 states and 1 union territory to go to polls in this phase. Prominent candidates include Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur, Congress leader Manish Tiwari and TMC leader Abhishek Banerjee. India's real GDP estimated to grow by 8.2% in financial year 2023-24. Prime Minister expresses concern over natural disasters in Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura and West Bengal, assures all possible support to affected states. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.